Vice President Kashim Shettima has emphasized the need for Nigeria and other African countries to form global alliances to tame crises caused by external aggressions and domestic threats. Shettima said this at the graduation of the Executive Intelligence Management Course 16-2023 of the National Institute for Security Studies, NISS. He noted that past happenings in Nigeria confirmed that the country was as vulnerable as the world around it. He reminded the graduates that the task before them was to join in the bid to address the situation. The vice president tasked the graduates to also ensure that no African country was shortchanged in building regional economic integration amid crisis, as well as bear the mantle of fostering regional stability.
There is no nation that rose to greatness without going through trials and tribulations. Persistence, prayers, perseverance, commitment are the keys to success. Napoleon Bonaparte said, "China is a sleeping giant. Let it sleep, or when it wakes up, it will shake the world." Nigeria is a sleeping giant, and it's high time when the greatest black nation on earth should wake up from its slumber. So, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, we can turn this anticipated demographic bulge into demographic dividends once we believe in the Nigeria project, once we put in our best to reposition our nation. Let's improve on the quality of governance. Let's create jobs. Let's give hope to the hopeless. And once we create jobs, all this madness of insecurity will disappear. Because beneath the mayhem of Boko Haram and beneath the nihilism of rural banditry and kidnapping lies the real cause, which is extreme poverty and destitution.
Earlier, the commandant of NISS, Ayodele Adeleke, explained that the aim of the Executive Management Course was to produce committed managers of security.
The Executive Management Course is the flagship program of the Institute, and we are continuously delivering on our mandate of producing highly prepared and motivated, committed managers of security. The overall objective of EIMC is to provide participants with requisite knowledge, broader outlook, intellectual depth, with the aim of fostering interagency synergy and international cooperation. Suffice to say that despite the financial constraints being faced by the Institute, we were able to surmount through prudent management of resources. To the graduating participants, my dear graduates, today is not just a culmination but the commencement of a lifelong journey of learning and growth. Embrace curiosity, cultivate resilience, and dare to dream boldly. Each one of you possesses unique talent and perspective that can shape the world in profound ways. Go out and be the change makers, the trailblazers, and the compassionate leaders the world needs. Also endeavor to lead the Alumni Association of National Institute for Security Studies by networking with yourself and your senior counterparts.
The Director General of the Department of State Services, DSS, Yusuf Bichi, commended the Commandant and management of the Institute for taking the citadel of learning to greater heights.
But let me start by appreciating Mr. Adeleke, the Commandant of this Institute, for making the Institute of international standard. For the DSS, I have to say it loud that we are going to, or will continue, or we shall continue to support this Institute with human and material resources. We shall support the Institute in its training programs, which involves the training of our own personnel and the staff or the personnel of other agencies.